big enough, bad enough that it blew Chad Myers all the way up here to our set. Chad, what are we expecting?
You know, I just looked at the brand new model, John. It's been out 30 minutes, and it has 23 inches for New York City, for Manhattan, and maybe even a little bit more for like Morristown and places out west. Now, Boston, you got out of the storm a little bit in the last run. You're going to get 9 inches of snow, and then it's going to rain on top of that. And that's not helpful if you have a weak roof, because that's going to get nice and heavy and then try to push things down. So, yes, the model has changed just a touch. D.C., it starts to snow tonight. By tomorrow morning, it starts to sleet and change over to a rain mix. Maybe washes some of that snow away, but it's not going to be a picnic. Certainly no picnic in Philadelphia. The snow's coming in there. By tomorrow, this time in New York City, probably 8 inches. Philadelphia, possibly as much as 12. Boston just starting. So you see how it progresses up the coast. It takes its time getting there and then finally pushes away for Thursday. Behind all of this, though, will be winds 40 to 50 miles per hour, and that's why there are blizzard warnings out. New York City, the minimum you're going to get is 11. The maximum you're going to get, according to the National Weather Service, could be 23. And now that looks even more likely than it did just an hour ago. Farther to the north, at 9. I think that's the number you get until it starts to pack down with the sleet and the freezing rain, and then finally all rain, and then back over to snow when it stops. But it's still a mess no matter what you take. No matter what you think, Wilmington, Philadelphia, 6 or 7 your min, but it could be significantly colder than that on the backside. I don't see you getting 20 inches of snow in Philadelphia, but you could certainly see a foot. So here's what the model looks like. The map's here, all the purple, at least a foot of snow. This is a big one. This is Williamsport. This is Batavia. This is Rochester. This is all the way back into parts of central Pennsylvania and also upstate New York. This isn't going to go away for a while. The snow is going to stay on the ground. It's going to be quite cold for a while, and then it's going to get windy, and that's why there are blizzard warnings in effect. Now, John, on Thursday, all of my friends in Michigan got their power knocked out because of an 80-mile-per-hour wind gust, and that was bad. But if you look at this, and you're in Rochester, and you think, well, maybe I'll take the snow, because that's what happened to Lake Ontario when 82-mile-per-hour gusts blew into Rochester, blew the water onto this house. I think they're going to chisel out of here sometime in September, because that is a mess. And that's the kind of wind we're going to see here in New York City as well.
Worried about power being knocked out to millions of people up here. Chad Myers, great to have you with us. We will talk to you a lot tomorrow. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right. ISIS devastated Mosul's museum, or did it? Why they might not have done as much damage as they wanted to. A live report ahead.
Let me talk to you about retirement. 401k is the most sound way to go. Let's talk asset allocation. Sure.
You seem knowledgeable, professional.
Would you trust me as your financial advisor?
I would.
I would indeed.
Well, let's be clear here.